أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Again, مجلة أحكام عقلية. كل قاعدة Maxims 39. Okay, the text أزمان تغيري إلى أحكام تغيري إنكار ونمص. أزمان تغير إلى أحكام تغير إنكار ونمص. This is the text. This is one of the very famous maxims in legal understanding in Islamic law. It's applicable to any law too. Azman, let me write here. Azmanın of azman, tagayyur, tagayyuri. This is ila, this is ahkam, tagayyuru, tagayyuri, inkar. Olunamaz. Zaman, you know this word. Jam', azman, plural. Time. Zaman, time. Azman'ın of azman, times, of times, or times s, of the time. Tagayyur, you know the word ghayr, other, ولا إله غيره. تغير, this is other. غير, علم علم علم يعلم يعلم. غير يغير. تغير تغير يتغير. تغير تعلم تدرس. Change, becoming other as a word. تغير, becoming other, that means changing to something else. To change to something else. Ezmanın tagayyürü ile. İle, you know, with. With. With change of times. Change which comes because of the time. Time is changing. Time is changing. Time is changing. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Tradition is changing. Practice is changing. People are changing. Azman, zaman, time, tagayyur, change. When time changes, question, is there any way of Islamic law is changing? Is Islamic law changing or not changing? Question, is this Islamic law as is? That is the subject. So, azmanın tagayyuru, change of times, elevate, because of the time, with the change of the times, plural, ahkam, you know ahkam, plural of hukm. Hukmun, ahkamun. Hukmun. Jam' ahkam. Ahkam rules. Hukm, decisions. Ahkamın tagayyuru, tagayyur of ahkam, change of ahkam, inkar, deny, olunamaz, cannot be. So, ahkam, tagayyur, you know this word, change. İnkar, nekere, münker nekir, unusual, unfamiliar, not known, nekir. Nekire word, a book. Which book we don't know, not the book. Kitabun, el-kitabun, nekire. Kitabun is nekire, temin nekire. Nekire, nekrun, nun kafra, unusual. Ankara, unkara, yunkara, akhraja, ukhriju, making not known, transitive, rejecting, denying, ankara. Ankara, inkar, deny to reject. Deny, to reject. Olunamaz cannot be. Maz, olunamaz, no. Cannot be. Olur, olunamaz, Turkish. Azmanın tagayyuru ile ahkamın tagayyuru inkar olunamaz. The change of rules and decisions cannot be denied. It occurs because of the change of the time. When time changes, rules change. When time changes, court decisions change. Because life changes. Change is inevitable. Mariam yesterday was saying in psychology, change is inevitable, my granddaughter. Yeah, I said, I think change, but every day we are changing, we are going. I mean, in space, our position is changing. Our cells are dying, new cells are added. We think we are same person. We are not same. We are changed. 1 hour before, 1 hour after, whatever we see the people, they are not the same. Physically not the same. Spiritually not the same at all. Maybe living in another feelings, spiritual, the people. We too. So change is inevitable. But question is, ahkam, rules and regulations, is it changeable? Yes. But I ask your attention, I request your attention to something. These sentences, negative sentence. Olunamas cannot be denied. What? Change of rules. Based on what? Change of life. So, it is not saying rules change, positive sentence. Positive is too strong because there is a lot of things not to change. The character of law, Sharia, Islamic law, is not to change. Justice everywhere, all the time. Help others all the time. Don't kill all the time. Don't deny the right of others all the time. But its application may change a little bit every day. This is what is meant here by negative. So, it is not totally changed, but change cannot be denied. It's happening. Azmanan tagayyuru ila ahkamun tagayyuru inkar olunamaz. Mejelle 39. Kulli qaida 100 qaida kulliya, maxims, legal main sentences, proverbial sentences. This is very famous sentence, very famous rule. Yes. Example, in old days, people were very truthful. Nobody was thinking that somebody will cheat, so you did not need to write. When you loan someone, get his signature. You loan, the guy says, I will pay to you this time, verbal. Verbal agreement was perfect. But because of the corruption of the time, now we tell the people, no, it is not enough. You must write, even notarize, 2 witnesses. Why? Why this change of rule? Because yesterday we were verbally accepting, encouraging people verbally, not mentioning writing down. Today we even need to notarize because people corruption, fasad. ظهر الفساد في البر والبحر. Fasad became zahir everywhere, on the land, on the sea. Quran ayahs. This is corruption. Inna Allah la yuhibbul mufsidin wa la tufsidu fil ard. Don't create fasad, corruption, evil. Evil became dominant. One example. Another example. In old days, you go to a house, see one room of the house was enough for you to evaluate that house, because other parts of that house were supposed to be same material, same quality, and the guy is saying this is 3 rooms, bedrooms, upstairs, downstairs, so one room was enough. You saw one room, bought this house, you lost khiyar ru'yah. I will explain what khiyar ru'yah. If you did not see any room, the buyer still has khiyar ru'yah to cancel his agreement with this person. But if he sees one room, and then he agrees, he has no more khiyar al-ru'yah. But now, person needs to see all rooms. If he did not see one room, so all other rooms, still he agreed. After agreeing, after seeing that room, he has the right to cancel the buying contract, the buyer. He can use his khiyar al-ru'yah. Why? Because of the corruption, this may be so fancy room, shown, exemplary house, room, and the other room may not see the sea. The guy may be thinking that highest room is seeing sea, and there is a good scenery. So, this changed. Khiyar ru'yah for seeing one room was enough and cannot be used anymore, khiyar ru'yah, but now all rooms need to be seen so that the buyer may be able not to use khiyar ru'yah. What is khiyar ru'yah? Khiyar al-ru'yah. Khiyari ru'yah in Persian. Khiyarul ru'yati. Khiyar. Khiyar from mukhayyar. You have choice. Choice. In Islam, when you buy something, a horse, you are offered a horse as good horse, rideable, runnable, healthy. You saw khiyar choice, ru'ya seeing, choice of seeing. When you buy anything, you have khiyar choice. When you see, you find this animal or this house not as you expected when you were buying, not same quality. If you had known that defect that time, you would not have bought. If that is the case, you have choice of khiyar ru'yah to cancel. You saw, now use your choice, cancel that agreement, get your money back, give this horse back. because it is lame. You did not know. You bought the car as is. They do here, people, as is. But when you go home, it is haram, not working. So, you have a right to give back, because this was not your expectation. Why do you get paid that much money? To write, to functioning. But somebody hidden, painted or something, so you did not know. You can use khiyar al-ru'ya. You agreed. You pay the money, you got the car. You agreed. Still, you can cancel, ask the money back, give the car back, because khiyar al-ru'ya. When you saw, you have choice. Khiyar al-ru'ya. Now, that is the issue. After seeing, 10 days later you have no khiyar ru'ya. You must have raised that first time you saw you are away, made away. So seeing one room, in previous example, was enough to lose khiyar ru'ya, no more khiyar ru'ya, because you have seen other rooms are not necessary to see because of the no corruption. But now there is corruption, so ulama said you need to see all rooms. As if you did not see, then later on you became aware, you can use khiyar ru'ya even if it is 2 days later. So, ازمانا تغير إلى أحكام تغير إنكار edilemez. No, it is not deniable. The change of the rules and decisions and the courts, verdicts, because of the time change, cannot be denied. Arabic لا ينكر تغير الأحكام بتغير الأزمان. لا ينكر أنكر ينكر cannot be done إنكار. تغير change الأحكام of أحكامs. تغير of أحكام cannot be denied, cannot be rejected, be with تغير change الأزمان time. '39 mejelle English. It cannot be denied that with a change of times the requirements of the law change. Once more, it cannot be denied that with a change of times, the requirements of the law change. I don't think this is a good translation, but this is what it is.
In the example of a car, when you buy a car and it says as is, so doesn't good things and bad things are included in there? I mean, when we buy the car as is there if there's something wrong, isn't that included under as is?
In Islam, not included. In Islam, nobody has right to cheat you. Cheating in business is haram. From that guy, if he is knowingly doing something, which that may be the case, not acceptable. In Islam, there is no as is. As is for what is regularly seeable, citable, knowable, not something tricked and colored and painted. No, not in Islam. Here too, there is a good thing. You buy something from store, you can take back. Why not the car? I don't know. As is situation, why not? Okay. Now we will shift to another rule.
Now, if the man who sold the car did not know the motor was going to break down, and I got the car and it broke down, and he did not know that it was at the time the motor when I get the car.
Of course, this is, if he did not know, we will go to previous seller. First, if there is something regular, no problem. Irregular, it will go back, whether he knew or did not know. Irregular. But regular breaking, it's okay. He doesn't need to know regular thing, which is happening all the time, generally acceptable. Custom or father is also rule here too. Whatever is custom over there in that business. But he must not unusually, not known by others, trick. That is what is meant here. Of course, this is a detailed subject. Court will solve, people will solve, elders will solve that. That business is under a muhtasib in Islamic system. There is a very experienced person, most pious one in that business, who is watching this, perhaps signing this. He has signature, haraf, in the corner of this transaction. That person is well experienced, well fearful from Allah, well pious, well experienced about that shoemaking, about that car, about that, well experienced. He will get involved. He will tell to this guy, you are cheating. He will be prevented from that business, that person, if he cheats. Yes. 14. Adetin delaletiyle manayı hakiki terk olunur. Adetin delaletiyle manayı hakiki terk olunur. 40. Kulli qaide 100 out of 100, 40. Kulli qaide. Qaide-i kulliye. You know adet? This is adetun, custom. Adet muhakkamdir, you studied this word. But it is written in Ottoman Turkish like that. This tie is written like that. In Persian, in Ottoman Turkish, in Urdu, they write like that. But this is in Arabic adatun. Tradition, custom. Adatun of adat. عادات apostrophe عادات دلالة دل which is دلالة دلالة مضاعف دل to denote, to mean, to show, to point, to guide. دلالة, the meaning, the guidance, pointing. عادة دلالة, دلالة of عادة. Traditions meaning, if a word in tradition, in custom means something because of the custom, a word. إلى with, إلى with the denoting connotation and meaning of traditions, of custom. معناه حقيقي, معناه, you know the meaning. Let me write here perhaps. Write معنى عناية, to mean. معنى, the word معنى, meaning, is from Arabic. Meaning. From Arabic. معنى. N. From Arabic. This meaning. معنى. معنى حقيقي. Real meaning. حقيقي. Literal meaning. حقيقي. حق. Truth. Real. With the meaning, with the connotation of tradition, معناه meaning حقيقي, real, literal meaning ترك, abandon, to ترك. To abandon, to leave. Olunur, being done. With the cultural customs, traditions, usage of a word, literal meaning could be ignored, could be not followed. When you tell someone, open the room, this is the room. What do you mean? Open the door of the room. So, open the room doesn't mean room. Means door of the room. Why? Because of usage, cultural usage, traditional usage. People learn like that, say like that. When you say turn, bulb off, you mean switch which controls the bulb, lights. This is what you mean. Why is like that? This literal meaning is left to traditional cultural meaning. So usage or cultural usage, customary usage in custom affects on legal decisions, understanding and legal understanding and agreements. When you say light or inflame, put on fire, of the food, you don't mean food. You don't mean burn the food, fire food. You mean pot, which is put on the stove, on the cooker, in which there is a food. عادة دلالتی معنای حقیقی ترک النور. الحقيقة تترك في بدلالة العادة. الحقيقة حقيقة تترك is being left, abandoned, بدلالة دلالة meaning العادة of culture and tradition. الحقيقة تترك بدلالة العادة. English. 40. Under the guidance of custom, the true meaning is abundant. Too bad. This translation or this expression is not put in a good English legal term, I believe. Under the guidance of custom, the true meaning, there is no true meaning, literal meaning. True meaning is different. True word is different. True meaning is abundant. Guidance of custom. Because of the customary meaning, literal meaning is to be abundant. That is the. I think we will conclude here, and we will begin next time, inshallah, 41, Article 41.